157 to 158 in Chapter 6, there's a section on traditional high schools, and I've spent a lot of time with this one because my secondary folks, I want you to kind of be aware of what's going on and how things are designed and those kinds of things. So 12% of the high schools, traditional high schools, were identified as in need of improvement under No Child Left Behind in 2005-2006. Now, that was the beginning of all of the No Child Left Behind, kind of at the front end, so we needed time to figure out best practices to get our scores and use and do our improvement. 58% of secondary schools offer at least one advanced placement course, an AP course. That's more than half. The curriculum and structure appear to have changed little over the past 50 years. And I'm not sure that's a good thing, and I'm not sure it's a bad thing. One of the things I wanted to bring out here is what the book says. They're condemned for not integrating technology, critical thinking, and problem solving into the curriculum to prepare graduates for a changing workforce in which they will have to adapt to new jobs throughout their careers. And there's where a lot of frustration comes, because it's like the world has moved on, but the face of education hasn't. And what we used to teach high school students, and it was appropriate for the time, is now the world has changed so much. It's not enough. We're going to have to change the way we're offering material. Too many graduates are not proficient in mathematics and reading, and are not competitive on international tests with their peers in Canada, Japan, South Korea, and a number of European countries. I remember not too long ago, I heard of a student who graduated who could not read. That is sad. In my opinion, if you can't read, you're really not going to be competent in anything. Reading is the basis of it all. Low attendance rates and failing grades in middle school have been found to be predictors of dropping out before graduation. We're already beginning to lose them. And if you remember in 2010, and if you're in 2010 right now, you're going to talk about at-risk students. And the key is catching them early. We catch them early, we have more of a chance of keeping them in the system, and they eventually graduate. If there's already attendance issues and bad grades in middle school, it's not a good sign. That at-risk student, we're going to lose them if we don't do something quickly. African Americans, American Indian, and Hispanic students are being hurt the most by these conditions because they're 6 times more likely than white students to attend these low-performing schools, which do not help them develop the basic academic proficiencies required for post-secondary education and many jobs. At-risk students, that's the definition. New Tech Network, founded in Napa, California, uses an innovative approach to learning. Listen to this. Faculty at its 86 public high schools in 16 states use a project-based approach to engage students and faculty in real-world problems. Students actively engage with technology as a primary tool in the learning process. Oh, I'm so glad we are integrating a lot of technology in this class and how to tie it into Common Core. You're gonna be glad you have this foundation.